Hey, sister girls, it's your big sister Abby Rodell, and this is Full Roster, your go to dating podcast for advice, hilarious stories, tough love, and a deep dive into the shit show that is the dating world. Welcome to Full Roster. Hello, sister girls. Welcome back to Full Roster. If Toady and I look puffy eyed, it's because we are. We got up before our 9 to 5s to film some of this podcast. So thank you, Toady, for helping me chase my dream. That's how I know this podcast is going to be something.
So I got up at 7 a.m.
I just know it. We're willing to sacrifice like sleep or our typical morning routine to do something that we have fun doing, you know?
Oh, to be fair, my typical morning routine is spending an extra hour in bed. So
I'll generally I'll get up at 7 and then I just kind of open my laptop, check my emails, make sure I'm all good there, get around, get coffee. If I'm like working from home, I'll put on something that I'm absent-mindedly watching, in the back, make some calls. So otherwise I get up at 7 every day, but it depends on what my work day looks like.
Yeah.
For what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's pretty rare that I have something super early in the morning, honestly, as far as customer stuff goes.
But we are very busy this week at work, and we almost did not film this. Our schedules were just kind of passing ships. Huh?
I had to force her.
Right. We were like passing ships in the night constantly this week.
Yep.
So we're just going to film a quick full roster. And then I'm going to do the sister circle by myself and just talk about my egg freezing journey so far and what that is looking like for me.
She meant a quick roster rundown, not a quick full roster.
Oh, yeah. A quick roster rundown.
She just woke up.
Literally.
She just woke up and we're not going to an airport, so you can't expect much from her.
Yeah. It will probably, though, be a quick full roster, too. This will probably be a quick episode. But with that being said, let's jump into it. I didn't even print cards out today because this is going to be super informal, but I have some notes on my app. Okay, we're going to talk about the Valley,
obviously.
Michelle opening up to Lacey about how she does not like that her and Jesse are affectionate towards each other because telling Jesse was not enough.
Right.
Now she has to tell Lacey. I will give all the credit in the world to Lacey.
Literally. I mean, she's trying her best to accommodate her.
Yes.
Like she wants to, you can tell Lacey wants to make the peace. Like she cares about like their relationship. She wants the peace.
Yes.
But girl, you're only going to be able to do that for so long before Lacey's like, okay, enough.
Right. 100%. Lacey's trying to keep the peace. I really respect how she reacted to that. I very much respect how she responded to Jesse and said, okay, we're going to give it a try. We're not going to do that. I also see where Jesse is coming from.
I agree.
Never thought I'd agree with Jesse, but he is in a relationship. And what do you think that Michelle was doing with that weirdo Aaron guy?
Yeah.
Like she wasn't rubbing that in his face?
Yeah, 100%. And also like, it's just weird that she thinks like she's had a full relationship since this. And it's like now because she's single in this group, now she's like, whoa, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, she hates it.
Yeah.
Hates it. Okay, Janet opening up about her sexual assault.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk a very delicate line here because it's not that I don't believe her. I believe her. And in fact, it would take a lot for a woman to make me not believe that something like that would happen to them. Why is she like just now saying it? And I'm not trying to shame. Like, I understand talking about that is incredibly difficult. You know what I mean? But when we were going through all this stuff, when Danny first went in the closet with you, why was nothing even said? She could have said, well, I just have a very traumatic past with something like this. You know what I mean? She didn't have to open up completely. Again, I'm not trying to shame on somebody sharing their story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the timing is very interesting to me. Like, why now?
Hold on. I lost my train of thought. It's too fucking early.
We're acting like we're doing this at 5 a.m.
Guys, it's 7.
7 a.m.
Usually my brain is like, I'm going through TikTok right now. Like, I'm not thinking about nothing.
Yeah, there has been a many weeks where I have filmed this at 5 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
See, aren't you so glad you have me now? because
I'm
I
so
would
glad.
never.
So glad, Toady.
I would never let you do that, Abby. um, okay, so Janet.
Yeah.
I think it's more like now that they are kind of like at the point where they're kind of pressuring her for the apology. She's like, I cannot give this dude an apology, and here is why. I don't
Yeah.
think she's necessarily like bringing it up to extend the storyline or anything like that, but I think it's more like, okay, now they're pressuring me for an apology for him, and I cannot apologize to him.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair because maybe she was never going to bring it up. Maybe her
I
intention was
mean,
to never talk about it.
yeah,
And you're right, now she is being pressed. So that's a great point. Good point. Danny, Danny was more upset that at the end of the episode that he was not going to have sex with his birthday sex with his wife than upset at how upset his wife was.
guys, guys, please, if you don't hear a single thing I say, you are never, ever, ever owed sex, not even on your birthday.
It does not matter what day it is, you
Does
little shit.
not, especially if you've been a dickhead
Oh
for
my
months.
God. And that's, he was fully using that day to do whatever he wanted, thinking there'd be zero repercussions, thinking he could just drink as much as he wanted and it was going to be smooth sailing.
Literally, literally, like from the beginning of that day, he is starting talking about, and like, I mean, I think it's very common for guys to like joke about that on their birthday, but he was like serious the whole
Oh, he
time.
was very serious.
Yeah, the first time he said it, like he was saying a joke about it, but it was still like okay, I'm still expecting this.
I'm putting the seed, I'm planting the seed.
Yeah,
I'll be watering it throughout the day.
yeah, disgusting.
It, it pissed me off.
And him sitting at
It's,
that bar at the end of the episode, bro,
oh my God, just bitching to the bartenders.
and they just want to go home.
Literally. They're like, get this drunk American out of here.
How embarrassing, dude.
He
Poor
is,
Mia.
his whole storyline is embarrassing.
It is. It
He is
is.
embarrassing. He's a walking ick.
Yeah.
When he, yeah, was all upset he wasn't gonna have birthday sex, I was like, brother, that's the last thing you should be worried about right now.
Yeah. And he
Like,
keeps
he
bringing
just
up
does
five under
not give
five.
a shit about Nia, dude.
No, not at all. And he
Zero
keeps bringing
X
up five
giving.
under five. And who, I think you told me this. You were like, Nia already has five under five because you're under 5 foot, Danny.
Five under 5 foot. Yep. Five under
That
five
kills me.
foot.
I think about that every time I see him.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. That sent me over a cliff edge.
Yeah.
That last confessional from him, where he was
Yeah.
complaining that he wasn't going to get birthday sex.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah. Like that's the biggest issue that you're going to bed with that night.
literally.
Of all the things that went down, that's the thing you have the biggest regret about.
Right. It's, yeah,
Crazy.
disgusting. Okay, have you seen the reels or TikToks going around where that woman in Atlanta finds a Belgian man
She
passed
could
out?
lose ass cheeks shut.
No, no, she should have. But there was a Belgian man passed out on the side of the road in
No, I
Atlanta.
haven't seen this.
And this woman stops and is like, you need to get up. Like, you're passed out in the street like a bum. Get up. So they get up and they start partying together, having the night of their life with
Okay,
this
hell yeah.
wasted Belgian man. It looked like they had so much fun. The people of the internet are now trying to pair the two up. In my mind, I'm like, why don't we want better for this woman?
Yeah.
Why
She
are you trying
found
to
him on the
pair
side
up
of the street.
with this drunk guy? He's a drunk.
He's passed out in a foreign country on the street.
Yes. Like, please want better for women.
Yeah. No, that hasn't crossed my desk because I don't interact with shit like that on social media, Abby.
I watched the whole thing, of course. And then I read the comments,
Yeah.
and it's all women being like, "Oh my God, you guys need to start dating. This is going to be the best love story ever created." I'm like, surely this woman would like a more secure man
I hope so.
than a guy passing out in a foreign country in Atlanta, of all places.
Yeah, literally.
One of the biggest cities in America.
Literally. That was nice of her to like get him up off the street though. Like I would have left him.
Her. So kind of her. Yes, she straight up took care of him, made sure he got home.
Wow.
Like, she deserves a man that would do that for her.
Yeah.
Then the next video of them in this compilation or whatever was them FaceTiming and he was drinking a beer. Like this man could be an
Back
alcoholic
at it.
and people want him to date her. It drives me nuts. It's giving
No.
the energy of like people wanting West and Sierra to date.
Still?
Not West, sorry, Kyle.
No, ew,
Like
no.
Kyle and Sierra. I stand Kyle and Sierra. I'm like, can we please want better for her?
Okay,
You want
whoever
her to
is
be with
saying that is
Kyle?
not a fan of Sierra.
I have commented that
You are
on
Kyle's
more.
biggest fan, but you are not a fan of Sierra.
I've commented that on more people's comments than I want to admit.
Yeah. Let's also point out who Kyle is dating, a 12-year-old.
Yeah, literally. I just commented, just say you hate Sierra.
Yeah, literally.
Like, ugh.
You want to give her a financial burden?
A man
She's
baby?
killing it. A man baby?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
It drives me nuts, dude. We just need to want better for women, please. Okay, all the girlies listening, please want better for women.
Yep. Your love story is not the person you found passed out on the side of the road because they were drunk.
Amen.
That's not your Prince Charming.
Right. Jesus.
That's an ogre.
Yeah. So crazy. Okay. You're gonna hate this, but I'm gonna love it.
Okay.
I'm starting a new segment.
What?
And I don't have a name for it yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to give an everyday example of how you can protect yourself. And you're going to tell me how you would handle the situation. Because I have to keep you off of Dateline.
Okay. Okay.
So we're going to have a name for this. But every week I'm just going to throw in a situation and we're going to talk about it. Okay?
Shit, okay.
And it's going to help you.
People must be commenting on how I freeze.
People are like, please help your cousin.
Oh Lord, you guys, I'm a lost cause.
Let me be a lost cause.
Please. You're gonna. I mean, I'm the man on the side of the road right now. Passed out. Leave me.
Passed out, man.
Leave me.
This one it's very simple.
We'll see.
No, it is. You're by yourself and you're walking on a sidewalk and there is somebody walking towards you on the same side of the sidewalk. What do you do?
Awesome. See, this is also male privilege because a lot of my girlfriends would cross the road.
I think everyone should cross the road.
I
have a little bit of a complex too because I am also the size of a man.
Yeah.
I used to feel that why should I walk over there? I'm bigger than this guy. I don't need to move. I'm going to walk right by him, chest up, you know? Now I feel like it's not even worth it. Why even put yourself in a situation where they could grab you, try to steal your phone out of your hands, grab your bag from you? I mean, literally, why, if you have an opportunity to cross, why give anybody access or an opportunity to take something off you and run? Or pull a knife on you, even worse, or a gun. You know what I mean? Like, it's just about giving people an opportunity. So I think even if a woman is walking towards me, I will walk to the other side, like an adult woman. You just never know what they're carrying. She could grab my purse from me. Not that I feel like I probably couldn't chase her down, but I'm just, like I said, not giving anybody an opportunity to mess with me.
Yeah.
And another huge thing with this that I really want to talk about is I think women are scared of hurting people's feelings. They don't want to make someone else feel uncomfortable. For example, like if a black man was walking towards me, I'm crossing the road. I don't care. I don't care if it's a man or a woman, anything like that. I'm crossing the road. But I think a lot of people feel like they don't want to be seen as racist, or what's it called when you make a quick judgment about someone based on their race?
Prejudice.
Yes, prejudice. Like, you don't want to be seen that way, right? Yeah. And I completely agree with that. Like, I have felt that pressure too, where I don't want to cross to the other side if a black man is walking towards me because I don't want to make him feel like I think he's a danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I think all people are dangers.
Yeah.
I think any adult human is a danger. I don't think people inherently have like good opinions of other people. Like, I'm very cynical in that way. Like, I think adult humans sometimes don't have good intentions.
Yeah.
So I'm crossing. And so that's why I wanted to talk about this because it's so simple. It's such an easy thing to do to just cross the road. And I don't want like people's egos or pride to stop them from crossing the road. I don't want them to be scared of hurting somebody's feelings or to make somebody feel like a danger because
Mhm.
you are protecting yourself.
Yeah, I guess it's just not something, and this goes back to the male privilege of it, but it's just not something that crosses my mind when I'm walking past someone, whether it's alone I mean, obviously with a group of people, but alone during the day, at night, it never crosses my mind like, oh, this person could be dangerous.
Yeah. See, and I think everyone is dangerous.
Yeah.
Every single person. Like I think, oh, they might have a knife.
Yeah.
Or they might try to steal my phone out of my hand and take off running. I really
Yeah.
don't have to chase somebody down today.
Because Abby will. Abby
Yeah,
will.
I will.
And I'll,
You're like, take whatever you want.
yeah, here. Here's my pin for my debit card.
Yeah. No, I think everyone is a threat that I don't know. Every stranger is a threat.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
I
if that's a
definitely,
healthy way to think or not, but
that's what I was about to say. Like, I get why you think that because it is like a safe way to think, but also, God, that kind of sucks.
it's not like a stressful thing though. Because like I said, I like do what I can to protect myself from putting myself in scenarios that
Yeah.
give people an opportunity to mess with me.
Yeah.
You know, you keep your doors locked, you have your head on a swivel, you cross the road when people are walking towards you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think those are such simple things that would help people. And then you know their intention. If you start crossing the road and then they start crossing the road, that's your alarm bells need to be going off.
Yeah. Ding, ding,
You
ding,
know,
ding, ding.
so you start hauling ass the other way immediately.
Yeah. Or
Start
start barking
screaming.
at him.
Yeah, scream, go be a psycho.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I love that. Instead of freezing, you would bark at them. Like your
You just
second
gotta out
go-to.
crazy them. You gotta get them scared.
Yeah, that's your second go-to.
I'm either freezing or barking at you.
Yeah, that's your version of fight.
I'm a dog, baby.
Man. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we need literally cry. We need to come up with a name for that segment.
Raining Toady.
Training Toady. Unfreezing Toady.
Yeah. What are we even going to talk about on roster rundown going forward? I mean, we'll still have the Valley for a little bit, but isn't the season finale this week?
I don't know, man. I still haven't watched NYC, the next gen.
I'm not watching that.
I haven't started that. I feel like I will when I'm bored and I don't have
I
anything
won't
else to watch.
because they're all just Nepo babies and I am not interested in watching it.
You ain't a Nepo baby fan?
No, it is jealousy.
Yeah, I get it. I just got 5 hours a week back.
Yeah, you
That's Love
did.
Island ended.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
This
This
season,
season wasn't my favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, I mean, like the final couples, like I'm telling you, the only thing that would bring me back to being really into Love Island is if they did an all bi season.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that's going to make it interesting again.
Yeah.
It's the same every single season.
Yeah, we were just talking about that at volleyball last night.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, House of Dragon,
You're watching it?
the third episode was so boring.
Who told you that at volleyball? Because no, it wasn't.
My volleyball friends talking about it, and I was like, oh, on the pod.
It was not boring. It was very world building and setting the stage, but it wasn't
Okay.
action packed, but it wasn't boring.
It wasn't as crazy as the first episode.
Well, 100%. You can't have an all out battle every single episode.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, people.
You got to build it up at some point.
They're splitting a 1 year, like 15 battle war into 4 seasons. There's not going to be a battle every episode.
Too. I'm not watching then. Are they still
I'm not
making
watching
out with their
anyways.
family?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll jump back on that. What else is going on? Tell us about it. Because you were all hyped up about it 2 weeks ago.
Well,
And
now it's like
I
nobody.
heard
I have nobody to
since.
talk to about it. So like,
Like you're
what is
talking
just
to volleyball friends because a couple of them listen to this.
okay, man? So what is going on? Well, I'll tell them first. The third episode was not boring.
Yep, that's Jill. Jill said that.
Jill,
You haven't
listen
met
up.
Jill yet.
Well, I don't like her. I can't even remember what happened in the third episode, honestly. But the fourth episode just came out, and let's see, they're preparing another battle. Daron, who is like the head of the High Tower Army, which is like the side that took over the throne from Rhaenyra, the main good girl. I mean, in the book she's not good, but in the movie or in the show they're making her good. Let's see, they're setting up for the first battle of Tumbleton, so that'll be pretty interesting with all the shit that goes on there. I read the books though, so I already know what happens. That's also why I don't see it as boring because like I know what they're setting up in these episodes.
Yeah, he was talking about knowing the storylines for everybody already and saying that a lot of people die.
Yeah.
How, aside from reading the books, is there a reason why people would know that?
If you are like a big fan of the show, like the base show Game of Thrones, and you've watched it through a couple of times, there is like some spoilers in the base show where like they'll talk about like what happened, like when they're just talking about history
Gotcha.
in these shows.
Okay.
So, like, there's one scene where Joffrey is walking with Sansa, and he points down into the sewers where they keep all those like dragon skulls, and he goes like, "Oh, this skull's down there, and he killed this person and ate her, and like talked about that." And I won't spoil it because that person's still alive in the show, but like, it's a huge spoiler if you like go through and watch it and like you pick up on that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. That makes
So there's
sense.
little things like that, and then I mean, since the book's out, there's spoilers all over the internet too, you know. So
For
I
sure.
mean, I mean, on my TikTok, I've seen so many spoilers on what happens. Like they'll just go through kind of like talking about the different dragons, and they'll say, "Well, this dragon did this, and this is how it dies, or this is who it kills," and stuff like that. So it's like you hear from that stuff too.
Gotcha.
Until I have sponsorships, here's a quick plug, sisters. If you're all about fashion, fitness, and lifestyle inspo, head over to my LTK. I'm dropping my favorite looks, workout must haves, and items I use on the daily. The best part about it is you can shop everything in one place. Follow me at Abby Rodell and get in on all of the looks I am serving. Welcome back, sister girls. It is just me now. Toady is at work. I am back in between my lunch break, so I am filming this quickly before I got to hop on another meeting. This podcast has been super informal. I almost used a filler episode just because Toady and I were having a really hard time coming up with a time to record all of this. But we did roster rundown together, like you guys saw, and I am just going to take Sister Circle by myself. Going back to our roots, just me. I know you guys love Toady. Originally, we were supposed to talk about when your boyfriend is controlling. We're going to talk about that next week. This week, since our timing was off and everything, we couldn't get together. I'm just going to talk about my egg freezing journey. It's something that I have been looking into for a few months now. When I decide to do something life changing like this, I really try to learn as much as humanly possible about things before I make the decision. So, I read a book, I've been doing a lot of research on egg freezing, and so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. A statistic that I found super interesting and timely, actually, is that women over 40 just surpassed teen girls in birth rates for the first time in US history. US birth rate is the lowest that it's ever been, with over 40% of women aged 30 with no kids. That's insane. Now more than ever is when we need to be educating women about fertility and egg freezing and everything that is going on with that. The potential of freezing their eggs, the potential of having children in the future. And I think that's what I've learned through all of this the most is that this is not a for sure thing. Me freezing my eggs is not solidifying my future for having kids. It is a possible future. I would have to freeze, I think the statistic was for 35-year-olds, 40 eggs in order to ensure that I would have one. And 40 eggs is a lot. Cycle for like a 35-year-old on average is about 10, but it's like 8 to 15 eggs that are mature that are frozen per cycle. So if I'm needing 40 and let's just say I get 10 every time, that's 4 cycles that I would have to go through for freezing my eggs. That's not going to happen. Because another thing that I have learned and need to do more research on, and I think in general, the science community needs to do more research on how these drugs and eggs, freezing cycles actually affect women in the future. I feel like it's not something that they have a ton of data on. I read the book called The Big Freeze. I'm not going to lie, it had me going back and forth on if I actually wanted to freeze my eggs or not. because of the low possibility of having kids even after freezing your eggs. The statistics are not on my side. The probability of me having kids even after freezing my eggs and only going through 1 or 2 cycles, not really on my side. Let's say I get 10 a cycle. I think I would be up for doing 2. Obviously, I would prefer to just do 1, but I don't know if I don't even know if 1 is going to be enough once they get in there. Maybe I have no good eggs. I genuinely have no idea. But it's so expensive and it's time consuming. It's incredibly emotional. There's a part of me that thinks, what if I go through all of this? I decide to start unfreezing my eggs and I want to have a baby when I'm 40 and none of them work out. How devastating that would be. I don't even want to think about that. I am pretty much an optimist when it comes to how the future is going to pan out for myself, but that would be devastating. Devastating. It almost makes me say, I just don't even want to go through it. But I just know once I have my eggs frozen that I can relax a little bit, even though it's not a guarantee. I just feel like I will be able to relax. I already don't feel pressured to find a man if I want to have a kid. I don't feel that pressure. If me having a baby with a man doesn't happen, that it is what it is. I am more interested in doing IVF, once when I'm 40 and I'm still kind of in the same place, but I want to have kids. Maybe I'll do it myself. That's kind of more of the line that I'm writing right now. I don't necessarily have an interest in doing it with a man at this point in time. So, where am I in my journey? Like I said, it is just started doing lots of research. I currently have a running spreadsheet going of about 30 clinics. My journey is going to be a little different. I am a content creator. I'm going to try to utilize that to the best of my abilities and leverage my reach. So I am reaching out to the places that I have in my spreadsheet to see if they work with content creators like me and would be willing to cut the cost of a cycle, to cut the cost of medications, anything like that. So I'm going to see if any clinics would be interested in working with me at any capacity. I am looking at clinics in the Midwest. So I'm looking at Chicago, Minneapolis, and Denver primarily. There's one clinic in Overland Park and then one clinic in Kansas City, I believe, that I was looking at. I'm not sure if those will pan out or not. I'm just very excited to see where this is going to go. So that's on my list of things to do is call these clinics. I need to figure out what their marketing emails are, who their people are, the directors that handle the content creation stuff if they do that. So that is my next step. I got to figure all of that out. Hopefully by the end of next week, I will have all of those contacts. I created a pitch deck just saying, this is my plan. This is why we need to work together. This is my following and account reach analytics on all my platforms. So just trying again, like I said, to leverage the reach that I have and the followers that I have. I think this is such massive potential to reach other women who I've not connected with already about this egg freezing journey because the statistic that I gave earlier is more women are going without kids in their 30s and a lot more women are looking to freezing their eggs. So I just think this is going to be a very relatable thing and I will keep you all updated on what my next steps are, but I'm very excited about this. So anyway, this was a very short full roster. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we were going to use a filler episode. I just didn't want to use a filler. What if I'm sick next week? Then I would be down creek without a paddle, basically. So didn't want to do that. So we're doing our best. I hope that this week wasn't so bad. But anyway, come back next week. We're going to talk about controlling boyfriends. Like I always say, please make sure you're subscribing. That is the biggest way to support us in this full roster journey, this podcast journey, is by subscribing to the channel that you're listening on. And thank you guys so much for coming back every week. And for the new people finding the podcast, welcome. We will see you next week. Come back for more belly laughs and crazy dating stories. Until then, I hope your DMs are smooth and the red flags so obvious. See ya. Thank you for listening to Full Roster. You can find me on all socials at Full Roster Pod, and you can watch the video on YouTube. Like and subscribe to support the show and come back for the next episode. See you next week.